My alarm goes off every weekday morning at 5 a.m., but I usually click snooze until 6. Why? I don't know. Just a habit at this point. Anyways, the first thing I do when I get out of bed is make my bed. If I don't do this immediately, I'm gonna hop back in the bed in like 2.5 seconds. Then it's time for me to go to the gym. And by gym, I do mean the other side of my apartment. Okay, I know Peloton gets a bad rap, but I love my Peloton, okay? Say what you want. I got it as soon as the pandemic started and found that I'm more likely to work out with the bike in my house than to go to the gym. Also, I'm going to shamelessly flex my 102-week streak on Peloton. Please look over here to your left, okay? This is the thing. I'm very proud of myself for this. It's almost 2 years now where I've worked out consistently every week. I love to work out in the morning because it just gives me the energy I need to make it throughout the day. And it's just easier to get it done immediately instead of waiting until I'm just tired out from the workday. After that, I stretch, hop in the shower, do my whole morning routine, and just get ready for the day. Next, it's time for breakfast. I try to eat a nutritious breakfast every morning because honestly, I don't know how the rest of the meals in the day are going to go. I don't know what they're going to look like. It can go anywhere from, a nice healthy salmon to Taco Bell, okay? So at least the breakfast is going to be good. It's usually the same thing every day. I have Zico bread, fried eggs, and some type of fruit yogurt combination, whether it's a parfait or a smoothie like I'm making here. And sometimes I'll just go full throttle and just make it a protein shake, but I wasn't that hungry today, so this is what I had. So at this point, it's about 8:30. I'll usually go sit at my kitchen table, eat my breakfast, watch TV. Specifically, I'll watch my own YouTube videos because I'm truly the funniest person I know. Like, I don't know anyone that can entertain me more than I can entertain myself. Just kidding. I do watch TV though. I'll watch random other YouTube videos or I'll just watch something on Netflix while I eat my breakfast. After breakfast, it's time for me to start getting to work. But before I work, I need to complete the holy trinity of beverages. I already have the smoothie, so now I have to get my coffee and my water ready. Then honestly, I usually get on my phone for like another 20 minutes because what's work without a little procrastination first? By 9 a.m., I'm finally sitting at my desk ready to work. I'm currently a senior backend engineer at a fairly large company. Honestly, I've only been there for a few months now, so it's still pretty new. Before that, I was a senior software engineer at Venmo for about 2.5 years. If you're interested in learning more about my engineering journey, make sure you check out this video that details my evolution through the industry. Even though I'm showing clips of me coding all day for entertaining B-roll purposes, it is a misleading representation of what software engineers do all day. We do spend the majority of the day on a computer, but software engineering is more about how well you can figure things out than it is about how many lines of code you write. Working as a software engineer goes something like this. You're presented with a feature your company wants to add or a problem they want to fix. Depending on the task and your level, that may mean figuring out what technologies you need to use and how much it will cost, or it may mean you need to figure out where that change will go in the code and make sure that it doesn't interfere with other parts of the code and cause anything to break. Either way, it definitely involves a lot of thinking, researching, and reading code. Coding is the last step and usually the easiest because by that time, you've done your research and planning and know exactly what to code. Though there are plenty of times when you start coding and run into unexpected issues that you didn't account for in the planning phase. So with that said, there's no typical day for me. It really depends on the task at hand, but it usually involves some type of researching, planning, or implementing. I break for lunch around 1 p.m. and it usually goes something like this. I look in the fridge and I see all these ingredients but no meals. So then I just scroll through Uber Eats until I can really convince myself that I deserve takeout. Then I order said takeout. My team usually has our stand-up meeting in the afternoon. Stand-up is where we come together to give updates on what we're working on and if we're blocked on anything. I actually didn't have any meetings today, but most of my meetings in general are in the afternoon. If I don't have a meeting, that's the time I like to do some of the less brain-heavy tasks like code reviews or manual testing, but it really depends on what needs to be done that day. By 4:30, I'm pretty much done for the day. I like to take that time to, again, scroll through my phone, see what's going on the interwebs, which is honestly usually nothing important, as we know. Then around 5 to 5:30, I like to take the time to actually work on this channel. Making this YouTube channel was something that I talked about for years, like probably a good 6 years, but never really acted on it. And I've been really intentional lately about making the time to work on it consistently. So for me, that's every Monday through Thursday for a few hours after work. I also like to do it during this time because I'm already kind of in work mode, and I'd rather do it on a weekday after work than try to spend time on the weekends to work. So yes, I'm putting real hours into this. I am definitely accepting donations of likes and subscriptions, so please like this video and subscribe to support your new favorite YouTuber. I usually also take a break at this time to have dinner. My dinners really have no rhyme or reason. Like some days I'll cook, some days I'll order. This particular day, I ended up just having my leftovers from earlier. By 9 p.m., it's time for me to just relax. I made a hot chocolate because it's cozy season, and I watched White Lotus for the rest of the night. Then I went to bed.